Yeah. Nope. Stop. There we go. Okay. Live on both. Great, great, great. Oh, I really need to get more water. All right. Before we can begin, I just ran out of water, so I will be right back. Wow, that was loud. Anyway, I'll be right back. Yep, water. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh! Slipped there for a second. Okay. Alright. Hey guys, nice to see you again. Welcome to Prison Architect. Pretty self-explanatory. I thought might as well take a crack at the prison system. Since, well, I have played the full campaign, like on my own time, so this is gonna be interesting. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Alright, let's see here. I do want a green uniform. Oh wait, we can set the uniform for everyone? That's interesting. So medium security. Okay, so we got like different feel for everything. Okay, so we got different uniforms for like the staff members. That's cool. Let's just go with regular uniforms. We'll go with the male prison. Let's see here. I gotta go with the pacifier because that's me. The guard dog. I know they have a husky, so you know I gotta pick it. All right. Okay, I think we have everything we need world side. Let's go with the medium world. Let's start off with 50,000. We can just do a regular plot. Go with default weather intensity. Let's start in the summer. Well, actually, start in spring to make things easier. We'll turn on gangs. Dynamic reputations. Put that in medium. I want to make sure we have like actual things that can happen. Temperature, yeah, staff needs, escape plans. I just want to make sure we got everything we need. Let's go ahead and do generate other things. Let's have a fog of war. That way we can make sure we're paying attention to things. Rat infestation, let's have that be low. We're going with normal plot type. We're gonna have criminally insane inmates. We can have prison transfers. I want to have pretty much like everything playing. Prisoners can age. You know what? The undead, it can happen, but it'll be low. Tropical fever. All right, there we go. I want to make sure we have a bunch of fun stuff we have to play with. All right. Okay, pause time here. All right. Okay, so we got our deliveries, we got our garbage. Planning. I can plan out stuff? That's cool. Even though I played this, I didn't know that was an option. Well, let's start by figuring out. So we're gonna need some sort of like main entry and then a reception. So let's start with that. I think people let's see here. People get delivery there, garbage there. Okay. Oh, so it just plans it out. Okay. Let's see what we can do. So we need to have like some sort of main entry to this building, just so people can get in. And then once they get through the hallway, hey mom. Once they get through the hallway, they'll have to stop by. First, they'll have to stop by reception. So pretty simple, reception. Then I think what we should do is we should extend this room a little bit. So that way we can stick a hallway like right here. So we can have like the warden's office nearby. Because I feel like that's going to be important. Let's see here. So I think that'd be a good idea. So we have this whole area. Then this will be kind of an exit. So this will get people outside. So we'll kind of have a fence that will take people to the first set of prison cells. Pathways. Well, that's cool. All right. We need a door there. Door there. We'll have a door here. A door here. Okay, so when they come across, auto foundations. All right, let's see here. So when they come across, we're gonna need to be first. We're gonna need our cells. So cells, I know have to be like, I think a 3x3. So that's probably what we're gonna go with. So we'll start with a couple cells. Then we are gonna need like a shower area. So I might put like a closed off hallway here. Let's see here. Okay, so then once we have that, we are gonna need a cafeteria. So the cafeteria I think can easily go like right here. But we also need a holding cell. So I'm gonna put the cafeteria there. And then easily we can put the holding cell on the opposite side of here. We'll just sneak like in a small bathroom. So like prisoners can use that. But the cafeteria can go there. Then we need a staff room. That's gonna be important. Let's go ahead and drop off a staff room area. We need a yard. The yard's, that'll be easy. I'm not worried about that. We need a shower. That'll be pretty easy. We can just put that right there. And we're gonna plan out a fence. The fence will come out right here. And this will bring people to a nice, like, decent sized yard area. Because I want people to be able to enjoy themselves at the prison. So I think this is a good setup for a starter prison. Like just basic, just starting out. I think at least this should be our plan. All right, so now it's actually building it. So why don't we start by building like the basic shape of everything, and then we can focus on adding other things. There we go. We have our cafeteria building. It's going to cost a lot of money, but it's going to be worth it. There we go. All right. They're gonna need doors to actually get into these rooms, so let's make sure we have those installed while I have this kind of floor plan design. What? Why did it delete it? No, don't do that. No, we're not doing that. Thank you. That was weird. All right. So we need a door there. So that people can actually get in here. So here's where the jail doors start. Where's the hallway? Did I not build the hallway? I'm so dumb. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're also gonna need an area for electricity and water, so I need to make sure we get those. Let's see here. How much does that cost us? Okay. This is 5,000. Okay, where's the water pump? Oh yeah, water. We need a water pump. Okay. This is expensive, but it's a good start. Alright, so we're gonna need jail doors. Oh, come on. I hate that I keep clicking the wrong button. So stupid. Alright, let's see here. I really hope I don't run out of money, because this is taking a while for me to actually put things together, and I'm already at $16,000 because I keep deleting things and rebuilding them, and it's making me very irritated. Okay. Everybody get to work. Got a lot to build. Oh yeah, I forgot. I know I can get some extra money. Let me check out the grants. So let's see here. Where's like the basic things? Here's one. Basically have a prison. That's basically what it says. Need to have administration. That's probably a good idea too. Let's do that. There we go. That way, we can easily start planning all this stuff out. We'll obviously build the walls once they get done with this first part of the facility. Oh my gosh, we are full. Deliveries are full right now. That's how many. That's literally how many people are in our. That's how many prison things we need right now. Okay, electricity hooked up. Great. That means I can hook up the cable. Oh good, it came with some cable. Alright, do that. Now that will start up our electricity. Hope we don't need any capacitors soon. Why is everything so dark? Everything feels like it's so dark in this game. I don't know why. Let me check my options, make sure I'm not doing anything weird. Oh, I should probably... Let's see here. Oh, that was language. That was weird. Let me see anything else. Let's see here. Language, time-lapse, game. I think we're fine. I just feel like the game's a little dark, even for me. Did I have a new WAR setting set up? Let me check, see if that one's checked somewhere. Because if it is, then I need to fix that. Sure is. Let's see here. Where's like all the map settings, maybe? Escape plans, failure conditions, blah blah blah. And there. Record time lapse. That was weird. Stop time lapse. That's weird. Mutators, maybe? Let's see here. Anything checked for this? Nope. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what is the thing I'm missing? Mods. That's not what thing I'd be looking for. I don't know. Maybe it just looks this way. I feel like I have the new wire setting checked. Where would I find that at? I think the game actually thinks I have it checked. Let me see here. Maybe it's under mutators? Let's see here. Lightning the load. Changing the rules. Something different. Yeah, the game just looks like this for some reason. Oh well. No problem. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on right there? Get rid of that. No, 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 no. Oh, goody. Building's getting started. Good. Gotta get all this built so we can start building our dream prison. Never thought I'd be saying that. There we go. We're not accepting any prisoners at the moment, right? Intake. We can't take any prisoners right now. We're closed. Like, I don't want any new inmates until we get this place ready. That's my big thing. Where would I find fences at? Oh, here we go. Fence. Perfect. I need a couple. Dismantle this tree. Dismantle that tree. They're blocking our path. Alright, you guys are doing great. Keep it up. Yep, why is it so dark? I think that's the fog option that's causing all that issue. Let me see if I can fix that. Isn't that under extras? Is that where that is? No. Options, maybe? Experimental? Oh. Go online. Join online game. Didn't know that was a thing. Let's see here. Escape mode, mutators. Let's try mutators. So it's the fog. This has to do with this specific save file. How did I change that before? Cutscene, campaign, options, graphics, audio, time lapse. Here we go. Maybe this may help. Same thing under there. I'm English. I don't know why I keep pressing that button. Trying to find that fog button. Where the heck is that fog button? Let's see here. Mutators. Roof view. Let's see here. Helped a little bit. That has to be the game fog, but the issue is I don't know how to turn that off. Let's see here. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure it out because again, I haven't played this game in a while. So, where did I have that? I feel like I just saw it earlier. I know that for a fact. Create new prison extras, maybe? It's not names in a game. Game Bible. Polaroids. Prison sharing, pre-made prisons, materials, mods, record template. Map settings, here we go. Okay, Fog of War, turn that off. Let's see if that fixed it. Still didn't fix it. Why does the game look like this then? Everything's so freaking dark, I can't see anything. And my employees are ticked off because I don't have anything set up for them. Okay, now you guys got all that done. I can finally set up the rooms for this place. So this will be our holding cell. We need a reception where that's office. I do need a couple of offices. There we go. You want a staff room. Let's see here. Solitary, dormitory, yard, cell, visitation, not yet, common room, staff. Here we go. Do we have a reception? Can I build a reception, please? I have visitation, not what I'm looking for. Reception. There we go. Okay, so now we can just start installing what we need. I love how he's like, I'm on break. It's like, dude, there's nothing in here. Like, there is no reason to be in here right now. Okay, I do want to put some windows in these rooms just to help them feel a little less dark, but right now these guys really want some sort of break room, so I'm gonna provide them that. So what do you need? You need a wide sofa. Okay, so you need some sort of like couch. That's no problem, I can do that. A wide sofa. You need a drink machine. Okay, let's get you a radio too while we're here. There, that looks good. And then I'm gonna get you guys some nice floor in here just because I respect you and you work in a prison, so I want you guys to feel a little happier. Okay, now for here, this is our main kind of holding cell, so that means this is where beds are gonna be. It's not enclosed by walls and floors, but it is. But surrounded by walls and doors, but it is though. We're gonna put some bunk beds in there just to help. I'll make sure to install a shower and a toilet just so they have something to do. They want some sort of bench in here, so I probably should get them one of those. Soft pillow. Are you saying I can make them sleep on the floor? Cause that's not nice. Let's see, let me move this. That door should be right there. There we go. Okay. How's everything else doing? Alright. We're getting there. Alright, speed up time so we can keep working. So reception. What does reception need? An office desk, or a desk fancy. Let's see. Okay. Probably gonna need some filing cabinets, I guess. A table, small. Do you mean like an oval table? Is that what you mean? Let's see here. You have like a basic office chair? You do. Okay, what else do we need? Office chair. Oh, we actually have everything we need. Okay, so your water needs to be hooked up. Here we go. Hook up the water. Okay. Now we can get this room set up. Are they still installing electrical wiring? Okay, good. We're gonna get a nice kitchen. There we go, so that way we can start making the cantina. This is a lot of money, that's for sure. They're still looking for a small table. Well, that's the problem. I don't know what qualifies. You want this? Oh, I'm dumb. You want this kind of small table. Oh, right. Whoops. I'm very dumb. Now that makes sense. Sorry, I'm dumb. If you haven't noticed. Okay, now we got the offices. So the offices are pretty self-explanatory. Those aren't hard to take care of. I just have a flat-out shed. Okay, I need you guys to have some metal stool. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the swivel chair. There we go. And then what else do you need? You need a filing cabinet. Okay, that's not hard. I can easily do that. There, that room's all set up. All right, now for this room. Let's see here. Grass, landscape. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for rooms. Here we go. We're gonna need a kitchen. And then we're gonna need the cantina. There we go. When they finish with that, the prison cells are also getting worked on, so that's great. I have been trying to move this thing for so long and people just refuse to move it. Can someone please move that freaking door? Just please. Oh my gosh. Why is it so much to ask? Okay. We're getting some cash flow from the government, thanks goodness, because I don't know how I'd be able to manage this prison by myself. Okay, the water pipes hooked up yet? They are, but they haven't hooked up this one yet. See, this is always not being moved. That's it. Dismantle this door. You're not gonna do it. Are we out of electricity? No. It's still because they haven't hooked up that one wire. Maybe I need to get 2 more workmen. Get to work. Thank you. All right. I don't know why that door was so hard for them to figure out. There we go. All fixed. They still haven't finished that one right there. Okay, things are starting to get better now. Good. We might need our capacitor for the electricity, though. Actually, I might overwhelm it. Get 1 capacitor for now. Just to help combat the amount of electricity we're dealing with right now. Alright. So this is our next big goal. We need to do our kitchen. So our kitchen needs at least 1 stove, 1 fridge, and 1 sink. Nothing crazy. Okay. Tray dispenser. Here we go. And then we need the actual canteen set up. Alright, we need tables. Here we go. And go ahead and throw a couple of bins down. Where's the other bin? Where's the other bin? I'm looking for the other bin. Where's my other bin? Where's the regular garbage bin? Here it is. Why is that so hard to find? Ooh, you guys are almost done in here. That's great. Gotta add the walls. All right, almost got everything set up so that we can actually start this prison. I'll get some water. Oh boy, we're gonna need janitors at some point because this is getting bad. Okay, good. Those trees are gone, so I can put the fences in. What? Is there a stump? Dump the stump! The stump shouldn't be there. Sell that for some cash. Hey. Alright, that's all getting hooked up. Great. Now it's a matter of getting these prison cells set up for our very lovely prisoners who will be coming here very soon. I shouldn't try... I'm trying to basically not insult the prisoners before they arrive. That's kind of my goal. Alright. So they have a shower. I'm not too worried about that. Here we go. There we go. And then lastly, all we need to do is really hook up the... Why is it saying that it has no water? The water pipes show that this is hooked up to the water supply. Weird. Oh good, yard's almost done. Great. Why are you guys just standing around? Shouldn't you be doing your jobs? Someone dump this door, please. Dump that door, too. Oh, I was like, why are they standing there? Like, get to work. I'm like, oh, yeah. There's no way to get in this building. Yeah, that's about right. Can someone help these people? They're kind of trapped. There. Now they're feeling better. Okay, while they do their thing, we might as well set up the yard. Let's hear yard. Here we go. Okay. Need some objects out here just so people don't go crazy. All right. Okay, it's good. All right. Let's go ahead and get this shower room set up because that's also very important for our prisoners. All right, so shower. Where's the shower button? There it is. There we go. Okay, so we need a couple of showers in here. There we go. There we go. Obviously the water is going to be hooked up in here. There we go. We're going to have to hire some people. Let's get a couple of guards, 2 cooks. We need our warden. Alright, all we need left is to build the shelter, the shower, and then we need to unlock an accountant. Which that will be her office. Yeah, soon we'll be ready to open. We'll have our dream prison ready to go. Okay. Where's my windows? Here we go. All good. All right. Tomorrow we should be able to accept our first intake of prisoners. We can support... What's wrong with this cell? Surrounded by walls and doors. Why, is there no door? They never put a door on them? Probably should put a door on them then. There we go. Okay, rooms. Cell. Here we go. Alright, we can accept 9 prisoners. Alright, let's see here. We're not gonna do max, supermax, criminally insane, or legendary. Take as many prisoners as possible from the intake pools. Number of prisoners for each category will be adjusted for sliders above. Okay, so we're gonna get... Okay, we're gonna get enough prisoners. Let's have a few more be medium security. Alright. We got our first prisoners coming here. Wow, I can't believe we're finally gonna operate. Took us a long time to get this entire place even set up. So how do we get an accountant? Maybe that's under research. Bureaucracy, there we go. Finance, that's what we need. All right, everything's good. We got our prison set up for the first few people, and I know it's horrendously dirty. I cannot hire anybody to fix that right now. How much would a janitor cost if I were to go there? Because we kind of need some cleaning services. Cleaning, $2,000! A lot more than I approve of. But hey, look, it's me. It's me. I'm the warden. I'm working in my office. Alright, so obviously the first big thing is we are going to add... The big goals right now are we need more cells. We need to provide rehabilitation programs. Like, we got a lot of work we need to do. We need visitation. That's a big one. But yeah, right now, this is going to be our basic prison. Alright, let's see if we can get our prisoners to come. Question. How did this guy get stuck here? How am I supposed to get him out? There's just a guy stuck here. How can I remove him? Sack. There we go. I was about to say, like, he's stuck. What am I supposed to do? How did he get stuck there anyway? Good news, all these walls will prevent prisoners from escaping. Hopefully. Let's just wait for our first prisoners to arrive. We're coming in 50 seconds. There, now we can hire an accountant. Exceeds daily budget. Oh. I gotta get a little more money before I can officially afford her. Now can I hire her? Here we go. And we got our grant. Great. Which don't mean they're... Prisoners have entitlement? What? Hey, Grant. Hey, Ola. But prisoners have entitlement? You're a prisoner. This isn't... What? Yeah, read C. Yeah, read the blah, 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 blah. There, I read. Alright, prisoner intake. Good. Alrighty. They're all in oh my. Reception is kind of overflowed right now. Why are you yelling? Violent disorder, criminal damage. Oh, you didn't do much. Where's some of the, where are we? Rioting, drunk disorderly behavior, aggravated burglary. Oh, some of these people are from other prisons and they're brought here to be like, hey, a new prison opened up. Might as well get you seated there. Alright, we'll have plenty of meals. There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. How do I... What? I'm sorry, what? No prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. How do I assign prisoners to eat at the canteen? I don't know how to do that. What? No prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. What did I mean? Okay, clearly we're gonna need some laundry. Can I... Well, first I should check. Can I actually build a laundry room? No. Well, that's good to know. We got visitor reception, weather center. I know what I'm getting eventually. All right, let's see here. So, okay. We're gonna have to go ahead. We're gonna need some solitary just to punish people. Solitary is a little unforgiving. Let's see here. Solitary is gonna be right here. We'll do it right there. That way we can build a wall roughly right there, and we can turn those... Solitary is basically, you know, solitary confinement. It's only for people who make really bad decisions in life. What? Hey! Why are you walking out? Where do you think you're going? Can I follow him? Okay. There's a bunch of prisoners just sitting here shirtless in the reception being like, when do I get to go to my jail cell? Well, solitary is not exactly the nicest thing in the world. Alright, we're getting people put in their cells. Everything's getting worked out. Not to mention they got everything they need. Oh, we have plenty of meals. What just happened? What, Warden? The power surge has caused the generator to overload and catch fire. Oh, no. I need to call the fire department. Fire engine, come quick! Help! Help me! I need you! Yeah, put it out, put it out! Go here. Go fight the fire. Go fight the fire. Go fight the fire. Please, please. Oh gosh, please. Why aren't you fighting the fire? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, guys, repair that, please. So there was a power overload. Does that mean I need to add another capacitor? Maybe. Thank you, fire department. How did I manage to... It's my... It is literally my first day as a prison warden, and I managed to set things on fire. Don't ask. I don't know. Everybody remain calm. Do not get riled up. Okay, there we go. We're good. We had enough power, just everything stopped working for a second there. Okay. There. All fixed. All fixed. There we go. We'll put some solitary confinement cells in there. I'm just happy everything is back to normal and nothing's going bad. Huh. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. Thank you. All right. So solitary confinement. We're gonna need some solitary doors. It's solitary confinement. It's not meant to be fun. I don't think solitary confinement needs anything. It's not like nobody permanently gets moved there. It's kind of like a temporary, like, you're punished. Stay in there until we're let you out. Look, I'm about rehabilitation. I think our prisoners need to be rehabilitated. One prisoner up for parole. Really? Well, that's good. I'm already doing a good job. Hey. Ignore the fire. It's probably the one thing I'm not doing a good job on. But as of, like I said, we're gonna need more prison cells if we want this place to work. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So here, how big was this room? This room is a 16 by 13. Yes, we're gonna need a 16 by 13. There we go. That'll be important for later. That's just so we can get more prisoners. Okay, what else does this need? Enclosed by walls and doors? We're getting those doors installed. No problem. Alright. Really wish I could turn the brightness up. Because, like, it's so freaking dark. Let's see here. Graphics, maybe? Resolution. Why is it still on auto? Oh. Why can't you guys see the game? Hang on. Oh, nope, stop. There we go. That was weird. Sorry about that. I did not know what just happened. Nah, I got that fixed. Oh, I can say I have 2 monitors. Filtering, I don't know what that's about. Alright, I think we're good. Alright. Wonder why this guy's so ticked off. Okay. Now, my big thing I want to do is I want to get rehabilitation. We start that by education, but we need to go for health. Health is probably more important right now. We're going to need a place for doctors. Here we go. Alright, everybody, back to your cells. It's nap time. Imagine calling that... I feel like that'd be funny, like calling it nap time. I'm just happy everybody's remaining pretty calm about the prison. Need a psychologist to know the needs. Okay, we're eventually gonna need to add that, but that's fine. So we got visitors. Not very many where we're waiting right now. Robertson, why are you up? Okay, you're asleep. This place is disgusting. I need to clean this place up. So what's our schedule look like? So we got lockup, shower, free time, eat yard. Alright. Yeah, everything seems pretty normal. I'm not too worried. I'm more worried about getting this new whole section of the prison built. There we go, place a new door. We're gonna make this place nice. We need to have a better little area. Especially since now we're starting with this. Like, we're gonna need this whole new section of the prison. Okay, everybody showered. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and hire 2 more guards, because I feel like that's gonna be needed. Legendary? Why are you legendary? I can change the cell and everything. Good. Work credits. Oh, you're a cook? So, let's see here. So we got character. Experience, grading. Okay, grading is important. Like, the reason why is we actually get punished if people reoffend. So we obviously don't want that to happen. I don't want my prisoners reoffending in the normal world, because that's the whole point. They come to prison. They're supposed to be rehabilitated so they can go back out into the real world and not cause problems. There, we're gonna start the new wing of the prison. Oh boy, there's a bunch of prisoner clothes. Good news, my prisoners. They're being actually respectful. The weather is in Celsius. Oh my gosh, is there... Please tell me there's an option to change that so that's not in Celsius? Because... yeah. That's here. Room checker box, colored room overlays, staff alerts, plot grid coordinates on the overlaid waypoints, searching, blah 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 blah. Screenshot mode. Oh, purchase the H key. Okay, that's good. Floor signage display, display temperature in Celsius. Thank you. Now it's in 63 degrees Fahrenheit. Numbers I can understand. I mean, I can convert it. It's just annoying. All right. Good job, everybody. There, I spent a lot of money, but it was worth it. This will help us get a whole new sector to the prison. We're doing great. All right. All right, that's all good. All right, so your prisoners are going to lunch. We now got 2 families waiting for visitation. So that means we probably should start considering, we don't have to get it yet, but we should start considering visitation. Because let's face it, prisoners are people too. Here's what's funny. My brother, when it comes to prisons, like if he were to play this game, he's a very big lock them up and throw away the key. Whereas I'm more sympathetic. I'm like, prisoners are people too. They deserve a second chance. Like, we need to rehabilitate them. Okay, let's see here. So how much would objects, let's see here, a bed is $200 each, okay? Toilet's $100 each, and obviously we gotta install the piping and all that. Are you peeing your pants? Or do you just smell? Why are you, what? Whoa, 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 whoa. Search that man's cell. You had booze? Solitary confinement. What were you thinking? Let's see how you two feel being in there for a little while. How dare you have booze? Come on, man. Hey, look. Even though people commit crimes, this is my opinion, even though people commit crimes, some of them really bad, there are people who deserve a second chance. Like, I don't mean to, like, release them from prison. I mean, teach them some skills, educate them, help them, prevent them from reoffending. That's my policy. That's how I believe. May I be too nice for a prison system? Who knows? That's just my opinion. All right, let's see here. Go ahead and install some beds. Start getting this new section of the prison built up. All right, prisoners, how are we doing? Oh, this guy's almost done with his life. He's a laborer, but he has a 97% chance of reoffending. We really gotta get some rehabilitation programs. I'm just happy a lot of them aren't doing anything stupid. Oh, maybe him being in a good mood might actually help reduce his chance of reoffending. Do we have a free time on the schedule? We do. Let's add another free time. A little bit more, just to make them feel a little more at home. I want prisoners to feel safe. I want them to, even though they may have done some horrible things, like Luther here's aggravated burglary, they deserve to just have a second. Just live life. Have a second. Okay, 3 families are waiting to visit, so that's a whole thing we gotta figure out. Now, you gotta be careful. People can visit and get the prisoner stuff, like illegal things, so I gotta make sure I set up, like, a reception area that has a security system. Alright. So we have unlocked the ability to now add a health room, like a hospital, clinic, which will be important. Okay, let's see here. So, visitation. That's going to be an interesting one. I think what we can do is we can have visitation like come around here and go in here. Like this could be where visitation happens. So that way people can, you know, see their family and all that. Because I feel like that would help criminals. I feel like criminals would feel a lot more happy if they had those people nearby so they can feel better. At least that's my, again, this is my thoughts on the prison system. I find it funny that my brother thinks I'm crazy for thinking that. Alright, there we go. Then when they get those done, I can officially set up 3 new cells, and we can get 3 new prisoners, which means more money and better chances to help prisoners. There we go. There, 3 more prisoners arriving. We get more, the more rooms we have, the more prisoners that arrive, which means more money, which means the more helping out these guys. That guy was thinking about drugs. Why are you thinking about drugs? Since 9.0, since 9 years for carjacking. Oh, 4 families now. Okay. Clearly our next big goal is we really should get some sort of new visitation center. That is definitely going to be important. I think I'll save up our money for that next, because now we got a few more prison cells. So. And the government, they give us grants for doing this stuff. So we got, let's see, what else do we got? Raise your prisoners' capacity to 15. We're at 13 right now, so actually I could do this. Let's start with that one. Let's see, what else grants do we have? Staff well-being initiative, short-term investment. Oh, this one is literally just pay money to give money back. That's not quite what I'm ready for. Reduce the reoffending rate, restaurant scheme, basic farming, green machine, criminally insane wing. Just seeing what we got. Alright, we can add a few more prison cells. We actually were planning that already. Let's go ahead and add that. And there we go, add toilets. There. And now, we can finally build that little new area in the morning. We're gonna have a full out reception, so that way we can have people come in and receive help. We want these prisoners to feel like they don't have to reoffend because their family will visit them. Well, some people you can't change, but you never know. Yeah, no problem, Mom. There we go. We're getting this all set up as we have some new prisoners arriving tomorrow. We're gonna have 6 more prisoners. Wow. Can we finish these rooms and get a few more? 8. Come on, 1 hour. If we can get these last 2 rooms made, we can get 10 new prisoners. Come on, come on. We got a few seconds left. Yeah. 10 prisoners arriving. Good. All right, let's go ahead and build this new room. So reception is going to be like right here. Right there. All right. Prisoners coming. Where's my new prisoners at? What? Oh, no, that's them. I was about to say, like, what was the... Ah! Here's our prisoners. Head over to reception to get searched. Just make sure you don't have anything on you. Is that White? Is that Walter White? No, Duncan White. I was about to say, it's Walter in my prison. That would have been funny. That would have been funny, though. Like, imagine Walter White coming to your prison. We gotta cook, Jesse! I'm the one who knocks. Let it be known I've never seen the show. I'm just going off what people say. Okay, I do want to get psychology. That'd be good. Let's get that next. Let's get some psychology. There we go. There we go. We'll put just a regular door, easy access. We are gonna make sure we have an actual reception though, because these people are definitely gonna. Uh-oh, unconscious. That's not good. All right, who beat someone up? Really? Really? This is how we're gonna do this? You guys are better than this. Whoever did that's getting solitary. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you guys? I expect better from you. Here, so this is a 3x3 room. We're probably gonna need like a small room over here because now we need a health area because somebody's unconscious. Let me call the ambulance. Hey, thank you guys for arriving on such short notice. There's somebody who's injured in our cafeteria. Can you go ahead and just fix that situation for me? Because right now we cannot afford to. We don't have a health clinic. Not yet, at least. Thank you. You guys can go home now. Oh boy, people are getting a little riled up. That's not good. Let's go ahead and get that short-term investment grant. Okay, it's here. Let's go ahead and figure out what kind of rooms we want to do here. So we need reception, and then we need the actual like room. Let's go ahead and build a decent-sized visitor reception, and then we'll build the actual visitation room. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see here. Okay, we need some doors just so people know where visitor reception is. All right. First off, visitation, like the actual room. There we go. We're gonna need a couple of these. Build a wall there, so that's gonna be important. I cannot let my prisoners trying to escape. That's the big thing. Right now we need stuff for this room, so we're gonna have to get an office desk. They're gonna need to step through a security gate. Can't take any chances. I'm sorry, but that's how the prison system works because people are not trustworthy. There we go. All right, build up our visitation center. This is gonna be good. This will help our prisoners. This will help them significantly. We just gotta get built first. There, now prisoners can't escape. What's going on? Why are injured people? I'll call the ambulance. Again. I need to build a health center is what I need to do because this is getting out of hand. Good news, we're at that point where we can build one soon, so hopefully that will help our situation. Alright, paramedics, there's a bunch of unconscious people throughout the prison. Can you just go ahead and help them out, please? I don't know what happened. Frankly, I don't want to know. So I have some cash. Alright, paramedics are here. What happened? Alright, who repeat offended this time and made my life a whole lot worse? Because that wasn't very nice. Alright, thank you guys for coming. Have a good day. Alright, we desperately need a medical center. Okay, let's leave this spot open. So that way we can send people out this way to a nurse sector of the prison. We can easily take this to go this way and add some more cells. So let's add the medical clinic like right here. Let's make it pretty decent size. We're gonna need a good size if we're gonna make a medical clinic. Alright. What else have we got research-wise that we can find out? We got the warden, we got security. Let's go with maintenance. Let's go ahead and research that. We need to research pretty much everything. We need to get everything figured out. Hey! Carrying booze bag? What do you think you're doing? No, we're not getting away with that. What's this? According to some of our guards, a new radio host on the station the prisoners listen to has been saying a lot of things that are riling them inmates up. It might be worth removing radios for the time being unless they start to take what he's saying necessary. Subsidence of the land has destroyed a section of our outer wall. You should have that repaired immediately. Oh my. I'm getting a lot of calls on my phone. It's like really not good. Okay, what? Some of our people seem to be acting a little strangely. They're becoming slow, staring into space, and they've also got red on them. Okay, so we need to remove radios. Got that. Go ahead and dismantle the radio. I know we only have one. Yes? There's something strange happening. Does that prison over there look okay to you? What the? That's not good. Is that a zombie? I'm gonna call the riot police to be safe. Quick, deal with that emergency. I didn't know I'd be dealing with the undead this quickly. Had they just walk? Did you just walk through my hole in the wall? Just go through your thing. Protect my prison, please. He's like, ah! Stop that. Okay. We're done. La 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 la. I love how they just are like, okay, we're done. He's like, ah! I just love, I just made the undead dead. The irony in that. Ugh. All right. There, we're gonna fix that wall. We need to rebuild the foundation of that room. All right. Oh my gosh, we got one prisoner coming because the other one freaking died. Again, I didn't know we'd be dealing that this fast, but okay. Infirmary. This is what we need. We should hire doctors to work in an infirmary. Yes, that's a good idea. Let's get a couple. Okay, then we need the actual infirmary itself. Checkpoint. Station for searching prisoners. That actually would be something good we should have. Oh, it's like an actual like checkpoint. Like they walk and they stop and they go on through. Oh, interesting. Well, that's cool. Anyway, that's not what I was looking for though. I was looking for like a swivel chair. Probably should have a med kit. Let's see here. Where's like a swivel chair? Let's see here. Swivel chair, swivel chair, swivel chair. What? I can never find it when I need it. There it is. So that wood for some cash. Alright, there we go. Figuring that out. Alright. Fixed it. Alright. Got rid of the dead prisoner. And now she's like, I don't have any walls. Yeah, I'm working on it, ma'am. I'm working on it. But now that we got that whole situation figured out, all right, let's focus on education next. Let's get that researched. How's electricity doing? We're doing just fine. I do want to get a psychologist on. Hello. Reform programs are key to keeping prisoners successfully reintegrated into society. Some offenders will start successful new lives, but those others help fall back into old ones and reoffend. Reform prisoners will bring an additional cash reward, but some prisoners who reoffend will return to your prison. Not only will you incur a fine for failed rehabilitation, but they might also have picked up some additional bad habits while they were outside. Okay, I got it. Start thinking about rehabilitation. No problem. So we gotta start thinking about rehabilitation. So that means we're gonna need probably, I think we need to hire a psychiatrist. Or at least something. So how do we get rehabilitation? Like, let's see here. Let me look at the rooms. All right, so some of the things we can do. Workshop, that helps rehabilitate. Prisoner labor is one of those things. Obviously, we can get a classroom. That's going to be our next big thing, because that's what we're researching right now. We're going to get a classroom. Extra grant, bank loan, land extension, tax relief, micromanagement, security. A lot of stuff would be good. All right, we're earning 1,000 per day. Not bad. I think we need to hire another cook. We're getting like a little back on the amount of food we're making. We're gonna go ahead and sell the radio because again, we had a whole problem with that. What can I do? We need, okay, so we need to get janitors, so we need cleaning. So that's probably our next big focus because this prison is disgusting. Anyway. Let's go ahead and extend out this hallway. That way we can start adding some rehabilitation centers. Good news, our prisoners are doing well. They're being friendly. We're having no issues. I'm not too worried. I'm out of water already? Wait, did you just have drugs on you? Oh no, you overdosed. Okay, good. We have a medical room. I did a good job on that. Okay, how is he doing? Is he doing better? Because I don't want him to overdose. 63%. Oh, he's going down. That's good. That means he's having less and less of a chance of wanting to commit crime. Ooh, this guy's got 16%. That's good. 21%. These guys are actually going down in the chance of them reoffending a crime. Death. Oh. That's only because he overdosed. We tried our best. Prisoners due for release soon. Prisoners due for parole. Let's see here. I want this to be even. There we go. And then objects-wise, I feel like I want some outdoor plants. No, I don't want to read going green. I just want to look at plants. That's what I'm here for. Border plant. I'm looking for something nicer. Hedge. There we go. That'd be nice. I want to put something like right there, just to help the prisoners feel a little more at home. More booze? What's wrong with you people? Doctor. Where's my guard? Guard! Let someone in. Let him heal him up. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I want cleaning. I need cleaning figured out because this place is disgusting. It really is gross. Let's see about these grants. Let's see here. Do we got prisoner reform? So what do we need? 100 reformed prisoners. That's going to be a hot minute before that happens. One of our... Wait. How did he die? What happened? Who did it? Did you do it? Sentenced to 4.0 years for multiple crimes, including assault and assaulting an officer. Did you assault that? Did you just assault my officer? What just happened? Oh, man. What was that about? Dummy. Did that seem like the best idea? Assaulting one of my fellow officers? Oh, you're going away for a while. All I heard was, oh my god! 4-man requires office. And why is he here? I do want to get some more offices. We need to start figuring out. So let's go ahead and move some stuff. I know what you're all thinking. There's no water! Just give it a minute. I'm moving these so I can have some more space for... Well, I want to be able to give us something new. And that new thing that I want to give us is I want us to be able to start having some more offices because we need a foreman, we need a psychologist, we need a lot of stuff figured out. They're like, the electricity went out. I know it went out. We're fixing that. Turn it back on. Okay, pause time. Oh my gosh. Get this all figured out so I can let the prisoners back to their normal day. Thank you. There, all fixed. Water's pumping. Water's going. Water's fixing. Alright. There we go. We're gonna make that room. And for this one, it's gonna get some regular doors because they can't escape. There we go. Fix her all up. How come we haven't gotten any visitors yet? 1 prisoner in lockdown, 2 prisoners up for parole. That's good. Parole is good. That means we got people who are able to go home soon. That means they're not repeat offending. They're doing a great job, and I am happy for all they're doing. We are going to start offering up some classes, though. I want these prisoners to start learning a thing or two about life. The chances of reoffending cannot happen again. So first, let's get some of these buildings built up. Need to turn my fan up. It's a little hot in here. There we go. Our short-term investment is starting to pay off. That's good. Visitation rates. We got that working out. So let's go ahead and sign up for that one. So let's see here. They need a common room. We need more phone booths. They do have rights to visitation. That is true. Like, that's completely true. So that's okay. We can assign them that. Let's see here. Is there anything else I'm missing? Exports, classrooms. Classrooms is our next big thing. We need to provide people with some classrooms. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get you something new. We're going to make you guys feel pretty happy. We're going to have to fund teachers, so that's going to be fun. We have plenty of cash for that, though. All right, let's see here. How big does a classroom need to be? Let's see here. So we need classroom. Here you go. 5 by 5. All right. They need it that small. We'll vouch for a little bigger. 7 by 7. How big is this room? 16? Oh no, what's half of 16? 8? Yeah, 8. So if we do an 8 by 8 room for each of them, we put the wall right there. Okay, that is 8. That is 8. I think we're good. Right, there we go. We can now start building a classroom to help get these prisoners rehabilitated. Because that's our goal. We want these prisoners to feel like they don't have to live in the situation they are in anymore. They can become better people. I feel like that's a good idea. Like, we want them to become better people. That's our job. Rehabilitation is important. We're building up these new rooms. Here we go. Get you guys some new objects. We're gonna floor these rooms, make them a little nicer. These are classrooms after all. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and dismantle this wall. Why can't I bulldoze that wall? Is that a foundation, maybe? Just get rid of that wall just so we can expand this way. So what was that? It's like, it's weird. It's like considering this not part of the room. That's weird. Oh good, you guys are almost done with the new classrooms. I can't wait to get people really teached in this building. There we go. Now let's get this place figured out. So let's see here. We need a whiteboard, a chalkboard, obviously. That'll be our first little thing we need. Then we're gonna need an office desk. Here we go, get some class tables. That's gonna be important. Get a nice bookshelf. And then we need some sort of office chair. Now I know it says we don't need it, but these desks look weird without an office chair. Let's see here. Man, why is it always so hard to find? I love the swivel chair, but half the time I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Office. Here we go. All right. There we go. Go ahead and build some classrooms. Let's get this place figured out so we can start having some rehabilitation. They also want a common room, which we can install over here. That's no problem. There we go. We're getting a brand new rehabilitation room. So let's see here. We do need some more things. Prisoner reoffending rate. We are going to get that down. I am going to reduce the prisoner reoffending rate. All right, let's see here. Programs. So it requires education. Does that mean we need a classroom? So general education qualification, we'll start that. And then foundation education program. Let's see here, spiritual guidance, conflict resolution. I wish I knew what rooms these needed. Let me see here. Led by reformed prisoner. Meeting room. Okay, so it says common room. That's why we need a common room. Classroom, led by a psychologist in classroom. Meeting room. Infirmary. Here. What about foundation education? What about this one? Led by doctor and infirmary. Treatment of drug addiction. That's important. All right. So now we want to add work/free time. And then we'll add a work/lockup session. That way people have that. So how do we know how to schedule it? Do we know what times it's available? Let's see here. I'm just trying to see, like, if I make this schedule, how will I know it's good? Here you can have free time. Fully right there. How did I break this up into multiple schedules? That's weird. That's some extra yard time. Let's see here. Again, I'm trying to just figure out how to get this program set up. How do I know? Let's see here. Can hire externally. Students sit. Do I need teachers? Like, do I need to hire the teachers or do they come? Maybe it just auto schedules it? I hope. Anyway, next big thing is we need that common room. People are complaining that that does not exist, and I can understand why you would be upset by that. Oh, hang on. Hello? The radio host was apparently fired after a lot of complaints. There shouldn't be any more problems with radios in the prison. You're criminally insane. I don't have a criminally insane wing. That's problem right there, bud. Let's see here. 16 by 13. Okay. 16 by 13. Yeah, we're gonna need to build a whole new area for all of them. Okay, where's the hallway begin? It's somewhere in the middle. So if there's 13, there'll be 3 spaces in the middle. So it should be right about there. We're gonna start a criminally insane wing because Life is fun. Okay, let me check the schedule now. Unscheduled, 1 in queue. I'm just trying to figure out... Oh, here we go. There we go. They're scheduled now. I guess I just need to wait for a new day, but now we can start rebuilding prisoners. Not to mention we also got the infirmary. They're teaching basic classes on how to not get addicted to drugs, so that's good. Let's go ahead and throw down another program, Foundation Education. Education is gonna help these prisoners, that's for sure. So first off, they want us to add a couple more phone booths. So first off, I think our prisoners should use some more fun things around the prison. So why don't we start by getting some of these, like some nice chess tables. We can go ahead and give them a couple more phone booths, because they all want to talk to their family, and that's important. We should probably get a phone booth installed in here. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Why is everybody fighting? What's going on here? You just don't get it, do you? This ain't funny. You guys break the rules, you get in trouble. I don't want to deal with this. Ugh. We should get him a chapel soon. That'd be very important. Okay, we're gonna need some doors so we can get people around here. So we're gonna need a jail door. And then, just to be safe, I'm gonna have to build a fence because I don't want prisoners escaping. And then we're gonna go ahead, we're also gonna build a chapel, which I should figure out the objects for. Let's see here. Let me look here. Chapel. Here we go, pews. How big is a pew? Looks like about 4 squares. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Let's see here. 4 plus 4. That's 8. Plus 2 is 10. So we just need we need like 10 mil, so that'd be 12, I think, total. Alright. There you guys go. You're gonna have a chapel. Because I don't like UAP offending. It's not fun. Makes my job harder, makes your guys' lives harder, and it makes me regret having made the decision of running a prison. There. Yeah? Wait. Oh no. The landlord is sunk. And you know what that caused? That literally caused prisoners to escape. Holy... Really? There, no escaping now, huh? Gosh. Where you think you're going? 4 escapes. Wait. Do they know they make my life harder? Do they know? 5 escapes. It wasn't even my fault. 6 escapes. If one more of you escape, if one more of you escape, so help me, I will bring down the hammer. I don't want to bring down the hammer. Don't make me bring down the hammer. Got it? First thing we're doing, I wish I can, let's see here, everything's good, okay. Do not make me bring down the hammer. Did the land fall apart again? Gotta repair all the broken walls, that's for sure. This is what I signed up for, so. And we'll get more prisoners tomorrow, so hopefully that helps our whole issue. Go ahead, fix things up. Let's see, what else do we need? Micromanagement, what does that do? Probably good. Probably need that. I might as well research as much as I can, because we're gonna need a lot of stuff if we're gonna make this whole prison work. There, everything's been rebuilt. All right. There, that's all fixed. Getting that repaired. All right, now we got this church that we really want to make nice and great for all the prisoners who want to go to church. I have no problem with prisoners attending church. Church is a good thing. All right. Let's go ahead and make a nice church. Help out all the prisoners. Help them feel better. Generally, cells are need to be improved as much as possible. I'm working on it. It's not easy. All you claim that it's so easy to build a prison. These wardens are like, hey, oh, like get all the stuff done. I'm like, I don't, man, I'm still working here. Good news, now we have logistics, so that can help us out a lot. Okay, rooms. We want a chapel. This is gonna become our chapel. Here we go. We'll work on that brand new chapel. It'll make people so happy. We also need some new offices. That's a big thing. Let's see here. So what does my staff need? Psychiatrist. Used to calm criminally insane people. Does he need like a regular office, or does he need like a psychiatrist office? He probably needs a psychiatrist office. Let's see here. Probably should get a psychiatrist office. That'd probably come in handy. Then we need another office. Where's like the offices? Here we go. I wish I could stabilize the land right there to make this like so much easier. Obviously, it's easier said than done. I don't know what to do exactly how to fix that. All right. Wait, where's all your stuff? I had a bunch of stuff in here. Now it's all gone. That was weird. Here we go. Build that new room. All right. It's gonna be so nice. You guys are gonna be so happy. You better be, at least, to get this new church. Because I feel like it's important that we have a church. Like, prisoners, you'll feel much better after having prayed to God and putting all of your power in Him to make everything better. Altar. Okay. Good, good, good. Alright, that should be everything we need for the chapel. So that way I can start a new chapel service. This will make you guys so much more happier. We're gonna floor it in. We're gonna make it so nice. These prisoners are gonna be so happy to be able to pray and feel better. Now, can I run a program for this? Requires a chapel. Oh, good. I can run a program for this. Spiritual guidance. Start that. No equipment? We're working on it. Yeah, how's our energy capacity doing? We're doing just fine. Okay, do we have specific doors we need for padded cells? Like, do we have a padded cell door? We have door secure, which is probably what we're gonna need. I feel like that's gonna be important. We're gonna allow the criminally insane in this prison, so I gotta make sure I'm keeping up to date on that so I don't get anybody killed. Now this is a nice chapel, helping people feel better about life in general and hopefully making prisoners feel better about themselves. Hopefully this will make so much more things easier for me. Got some prayer rugs and we got everything we need. Okay, now let's go ahead and set up these offices, because before we can have anything special, we gotta get these offices set up. Let's see, where's the swivel chair? Swivel chair. Okay, now we need the psychiatrist's office. Does he need specifically the luxury desk? He does not. Okay, that's good. Makes my life easier. So what does he need? Leather sofa, leather chair, office desk, filing cabinet. Oh, he actually doesn't need that much. I thought he was gonna need a lot more. There we go. So now we can hire that guy. Now make our lives easier. Why is there just logs in here? Sell those. All right, reform program session. Great. Good, that's what we wanted. Oh boy, are you guys feeling better? Are you feeling better now you get to pray? Because I feel like that's gonna hopefully help you feel so much better. And obviously we got all these programs running, so hopefully that'll make things better too. I just can't wait till we can start getting this place cleaned up, because it is disgusting. Alright. So we need... Don't you have everything? Wide sofa or less sofa? Isn't that a wide sofa? What's this then? What's this then? After 10 more psychiatric seconds, leather chair. Then what's the thing I placed? Wide sofa brown. Yeah, it's in there. Failed. Wide sofa or leather sofa. That... What? But that's right there. The couch is right there. What? Do you need specifically a different type of couch? Must be a lady tonight. What? Wide sofa or leather sofa? That was a wide sofa. What? What? I'm in awe. Okay, it's your staff. Okay, is this a psychiatrist's office? We need a psychiatrist. And I need a foreman. Okay, there. Now we can research cleaning so we can finally make this prison not disgusting. Not to mention that's labor for literally everyone. Okay, so people want that common room. We're still actively getting that common room. Let's see here. Might as well put some doors onto that room. Okay, so this is our new specific area for the criminally insane. We're gonna go ahead and get some secure doors so I can feel safe that my criminals won't escape. All right, let's see here. So we need to okay, so we need to get that common room. That's our big thing. If we get that, we'll get a lot of like good money. Here we go. Okay, we will get $5,000 for building this common room, so I am not at all upset about that. Prisoner reoffending rate just needs to go down significantly so I can sleep in. Had to build the walls back. That costs money. Let's see here. Okay, we got reoffending rate. We're working on that right now. Death? What happened? Why is my guard dead? We should really be searching these gifts before we give them to people. What the heck? What is with people dying? Come on, man. God responds. Stay indoors, tunnel search. Nobody's escaping, so I'm not really worried about that. Alright, this is our new common room. I know you guys wanted one, so I want to make sure we got that thing here. Let's see here. Common room. What goes in a common? Let's see here. Gymnasium. That's not what I'm looking for. Morgue. Definite no. Common room. Here we go. Okay, you guys want a pool table. Fine. What else do we need? It said we need a TV. At least 2. Fine, I'll get you a TV. Will that make you feel better? And we gotta get some couches so you can actually watch the TV. Go ahead and throw some chairs down. Alright, time to look at more of our grants. Reform prisoner. Achieve 100 reformed prisoners. Prison maintenance. Cleaning, groundskeeping. Yeah, we can do that. Let's work on prison maintenance next. Here we go. The common room is sad right now, but it's a thing, but it exists, so get what you pay for, I guess. Now, right now, we do need specifically a padded cell for the criminally insane. So what kind of objects do we need in here? You need a bed and then just no toilet. Well, I'm gonna put a toilet in there because, well, it says we just need a bed. Why do I just need a bed? Doesn't that seem like a little minor? Like, shouldn't they have somewhere to pee? Because I don't think there's not really anywhere else to pee in this place, so, yeah, I might give him a toilet. I feel better if they had somewhere to pee. It makes me feel better if I know they have a place to pee. It just makes me feel better. Alright, there we go. We'll do that. Okay. Now that we got that taken care of, we can start working on these basic needs that the prison needs. Let's see here. What else can we improve to make things better? We need groundskeeping, that's for sure. We got health. We don't need to worry about that. Let's go security next. That's going to be important. What's this? Does it need... Oh, it does need a toilet. Thank goodness. I was worried because for a second there it said it didn't need a toilet. Now it's like, oh, you do need a toilet. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of important. This is a padded cell. It's for criminally insane persons. There we go. Okay, just gotta add the water pipes there. There, we got criminally insane rooms. I didn't want to build those yet, but prison needed them. Alright, so we need to unlock groundskeeping. We need to hire at least 2 janitors and 1 gardener. Okay, let's research groundskeeping then. Alright, now we can get criminally insane people. Does that mean I need to set it up so my intake does take criminally insane persons? Let's see here. Criminally insane. Closed. Why can't I book criminally insane persons yet? This categories, pool size, shows, total number of prison, blah, 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 blah. Well, I can take criminally insane now. Maybe it's because I need the padded cell. Like the holding cell that's like padded. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe we'll make a second. We could make some extra money if we added a death row to prison. Death row? Consider adding death row to prison. Isn't that a little much? We're a very small prison. Oh my gosh. You guys, do you really think that? Oh my gosh. What? Death row, wow. That like went up to 100. I'm just... look, I'm a little iffy on that right now. Because it's death row. Like, death row. People, yeah. Okay, I will add our small janitorial and groundskeeping section probably somewhere around here. What if we put it like right here? Like we make nice little size room. All right. Now we have padded cells. That's the whole thing. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go check on our prisoners. See how they're doing. How are we doing? 68, 59. At least they're going down. 2%. Oh, that's good. 2%. A whole 2%. That's good. That's good. 10 prisoners awaiting parole. Maybe we should get parole next. What is parole? Do we have it unlocked yet? Laundry, you need prison labor. You don't need security, not yet at least. Mailroom, bakery, restaurant. Where's the, like, parole? Like, I can grant people parole. Here it is, parole. We'll build that soon. Maybe we'll add it to, like, the yard or maybe the main building. That'd also probably be a good place for it. What the? Who died? Oh my gosh, guys, you're... Okay, what were his chances of reoffending? 2%? Dude! You could have gotten out. You could have gotten out. You could have gotten out of here and lived life on the outside, but no. Oh, man. You could have done it, dude. You were really there. Oh, man. Alright, so we need a janitorial room. We can easily add parole down here. There we go. Cleaning cabinet. Flower garden. Meeting room. Actually, let's add parole like right next to the janitor's closet. That way we can start having people be able to do that. We can start having people have a chance at getting parole. There we go. Start build. You need a 5x5 room for parole. Well, then again, a janitor's closet does not need to be that big, but it needs to be a 3x3. Let's see here. There, that should fix it. So you need parole. There. Better? Failed. Room 5x5. Minimum size. Minimum size. Maybe that's what... I think that's what we have. Why is this criminally insane person? Nice here. Assign cell. Where can I assign guard? End punishment. Search cell block. Search cell. Search prisoner. Criminally insane. Can I send him to a certain prison cell? I'd like to do that. Okay. Let's see here, we need a door. We're about to wrap up here. This time went by fast. Okay, parole. You need a visitor's table. So we can be like, okay. Let's have a phone so they can call whoever they need to. I feel like that's gonna be important. Like that way they can go like, hey, a lawyer. Like, you know what I mean? Video call booth, that's cool. I don't think we need that right now, but there, now we can go, all right. You want to be granted parole? Like, let's grant you parole. Okay, the thing said we need at least 2 janitors. Here we go. We need a gardener. Okay, there. Our janitors are finally cleaning up this dump. There we go. All getting clean. Now we got parole room, which means if people are good, they can be granted parole. Just gotta hire a gardener now. These janitors are going crazy. They're like, gotta clean, gotta clean, gotta clean. This place is a disaster. Now we got parole, so that means people might have a chance. So how many prisoners are we taking? Prisoner intake close. See intake report. Well, 2 of our guys are criminally insane, so I don't know why they're not being assigned to those. Let me check our grants. We're working on the reoffending rate one. Well, while we still have some cash, let's go ahead and unlock extra grant. Your prison is running out of money. We're working on it. We'll get better at that. We're taking a minor detour. Now, quick question. Not that I'm gonna build it yet, but how do we build a death row? And I hate saying that. I don't want to build death row. I really don't. I don't like building death row. Maybe what we need is a padded holding cell. I think that's what we need right now. Maybe that's what I should get. Let's see, let's go with grants. Let's hear. Let's sell some walls. I can hear people crying. I wish to not. Wish to not. You guys are stinky. Go to the shower then. Maybe I just need more guards. $100 per day. We're already in a negative. That, am I really saying that that's the best idea? Man, what is wrong with everybody? Clothing is stinky. Oh. Didn't I unlock prison labor? Not yet. We still got to do that. Let's see here. Oh, hey, Dragonova. Nice to see ya. I'm trying to do a few more things here before we wrap up. Oh, boy. So much is happening here. Okay. We need a gardener. That way we can get some cash. Gardener. There. Grant completed. All right. Let's hear. Advanced training, prisoner, criminally insane wing. We can do that. Build a wing with 10 padded cells and take 10 criminally insane prisoners. Okay, so obviously the big thing is we are going to need to fill us a padded cell. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to reintroduce some walls here and here. Then we're going to go ahead and build the door right here. Because we need a criminally insane wing. That's a big thing right now. We gotta get the criminally insane wing. Who died today? He's being hit by the door. He's like, Well, it's your fault. You attacked a guard. What made you think that was a good idea? Come on. Okay, good. They're building new. Okay. Now we got that taken care of. Okay. We're gonna build. That will become our little room. Let's see here. Where is objects? Objects. Room. I need solitary holding cell. There we go. This needs to be padded because I don't want to take any chance with these people. We'll need a bench. Okay, on this side, we'll put a toilet and a small shower. Then we'll go ahead and throw some beds down. We're not going to get too many criminally insane people, so I'm not really going to worry too much about that. There we go. Hopefully that helps a little. There, put the padded floor in. I don't want them hurting themselves because I care about our criminally insane people. Alright. Okay, we need 2 psychiatrist offices. I can actually make that happen. There we go. Oh my gosh, my janitors are trying to keep up as fast as they can. Alright, let's go ahead here. We need to get prisoner labor. That's actually something we need right now. So can we book that? Like as a thing next? Reform prisoner initiative. Reform a bunch of prisoners. That's gonna take a while. Build a medical room, hire at least 2 doctors. Okay, we can hire a psychologist. That can happen. It needs to be a 5x5 room. Are you kidding me? You really need this to be a 5x5 room. That's gonna make my life a whole lot harder. Well, it is 9:04, so I guess we'll leave that here. This is not a bad prison. We just gotta work out the kinks, which is not my favorite thing to do, but it's important, as this is a good prison for that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, smart people see it, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. We do all kinds of content here. But I also... I stream every... Oh my gosh. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of fun, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel, ring the bell, or follow my Twitch. It's completely free. Now to let you know, we are trying to reach 50 followers for my Twitch by the end of the year. Right now it's 30 is our goal. And on my YouTube channel, we're trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I know it's ambitious, but I want to do it. If you want to know about my schedule or my streaming, hit down below or hit over on the description of the video or hit to my about page on my Twitch. I have all my social medias there so you can learn more about it and understand what's going on. If you want to suggest a game, chat with me or post some art of me or share your own if you're into that. I do have a Discord. I gotta update the welcome link, like the link that gets people to go there. And other than that, check out my art channel, Garrett Kelson's, where I do slowly simming content. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Up again soon. Bye!